Okay, so in this video, I'm going to teach you how do you get Ether into your Mist wallet from an exchange. Now, I've actually got all of my Ether in a Mist wallet already, so that I don't like to have my money always in the exchange because exchanges are centrally controlled, or they're centrally hosted, and they're at risk of hacking, which is not a good thing. So that's why we even have Mist wallet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer some money into an exchange. I'm going to transfer it into Poloniex. And if we go here and we look at transfer balances, it will show the balance. So at the moment we've got, if we look at ETH, there's 0. And I'm going to deposit some in. I'm going to deposit 10 Ether in. Or actually, I'm going to, 10 Ether in. And then I'm going to then take that Ether and deposit it back into the Ethereum wallet. So I'll convert that to Ether, which is Ether now. So there's 469 Ether there right now, which is amazing to have that much when the market cap is still, if we go to CoinCap, is still below $1 billion. Like, that's incredible to be able to have that much Ether under $1 billion. Like, okay, look, it's at 640 million Ethereum right now, the total value. Really cool stuff. So first thing is we need to go back to Poloniex right here, and I'm going to deposit Ether, so the ETH. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to click on deposits and withdrawals and do it from this view. So, and I'm just going to look for Ether, ETH, and there it is, Ethereum. I'm just going to deposit, so I press the action deposit, and I want to get the deposit address, which is right here, and grab that address and copy it. Then I'm going to go to my Ethereum wallet, which is here, and I'm going to send 10 Ether. So I want to send 10 Ether from Tom Miller here, so I press the send button from Tom Miller, and I paste in the Ethereum wallet. So I'm going to send 10 Ether, as you can see there, and it's going to cost me 0.00042 Ether, and I hit the send button. Okay, it's going to be ask me for my password, and I press send transaction. All right, so that transaction has started. So it's going to drop by 10, so it's 295 at the moment, and it's 12 confirmations. It's going to go through. On the first confirmation, we should see that 295 drop, and it should go to 285, and then we should see it in the Poloniex wallet exchange, which is a giant exchange. So by the way, while we're waiting, guys, if you have any other questions, okay, there it goes. It's gone to 285. So that was pretty cool. It's done a transaction within about 20 seconds, and it's done 4 confirmations of 12 right now. It's going to continue doing confirmations into the future. The more confirmations, the more secure and just completely unhackable this type of system is. So really cool and really exciting. So if we go over here now to Poloniex, and we go and refresh this page, okay, and we click on ETH, type it in there. It hasn't shown up yet, but we'll just wait a little bit. So I'm just going to paste that address in there, 4545, that's the Ethereum wallet. So we've just got to wait a bit of time. When you go into exchanges, it takes a bit longer because they have what we call cron jobs, which they only sort of check the balances, every couple of minutes or something. So we do have to wait a bit longer. And ETH hasn't arrived yet. So we've just got to keep waiting. I mean, I was waiting, you can be waiting up to half an hour when you're doing Bitcoin transactions. I was waiting half an hour the other day when I was removing money from Poloniex and sending it to a Bitcoin card. So this is, definitely takes a bit longer. But with Ethereum, it's actually a lot faster. So let's just keep refreshing the page. Okay, so we've just sent in 10 Ether. As you can see here, the balance has increased. If I type in ETH, here we can see 9.999370. So obviously Poloniex takes a small cut. And so now we've got some money in here, or some Ether, or some information, whatever you want to call it. And now we're going to send this Ether back to the Ethereum wallet, which is here. So there's been 239 confirmations now. So I really do want to point out that Poloniex, when you're sending to a central exchange, what they do is they batch all the incoming and outgoing transactions, and sometimes it can take an hour, sometimes it can take 30 minutes. It depends when they initiate each batch. So that's only to do with exchanges. So eventually we will completely move away from centralized exchanges, and we'll use things like BitShares, which is a decentralized exchange. This is BitShares here, but it's it's still in development stage. BitShares is pretty cool, and they also don't offer Ethereum trading just yet, but at some point they will. It'll be pretty cool when that happens. Actually, let's see what we got here. Anyway, I'll record another video on that later. So that will be a decentralized exchange, which I'm sure will offer exchange between Ethereum and Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies at some point, if they don't already. Need to research that more. So all we need to do now is we're going to send this Poloniex money, this Ethereum money, this 9 point that now, because we've lost a bit because Poloniex take a little small cut. And we're going to withdraw it by pressing this button, and we're going to withdraw it that amount. Okay, transaction fee is that 0.01, and for Poloniex, and we're going to go and get the address. So we click on here, Ethereum. I want to send it back into this wallet, so it's going to be 285 Ether is going to go up to 295 Ether. So I just want to copy that address. Okay, it's copied, and we paste it in there like so, and the amount, which is all of it, and all we need to do is press withdraw. And it's going to ask for a confirmation code. I usually use two-factor authentication. I use two-factor authentication when accessing my wallet on Poloniex because in case the central server gets hacked, sure, they can get access to the wallet, but they would still need to move any funds. They would still need to have this two-factor authentication. Alright, check email for further instructions. So I just have to confirm via email, so it's obviously taken it out there, but I need to confirm, so I'm just going to go to the email that's linked to that and confirm the transaction. Alright, withdrawal confirmation. So it's saying, hello, a request to withdraw that amount of Ether, 9.9 Ether from your Poloniex accounts to address that was made to Ethereum address. That's the Ethereum address. To confirm withdrawal, please click the following link. So I press it like so. And withdrawal confirmed. So now we need to wait. And if I go to back here and click on deposits and withdrawals, and it says no balance in there, so it looks like it's taken out, but I'm sure it's going to take 20 or 30 minutes transferring from a central exchange. So an incoming transaction, sometimes you do actually see it come up here on the log, but we're probably going to have to wait probably an hour or 30 minutes, so don't freak out if you think that your money is gone. It definitely has not gone. These accounts are designed in a way so that the money will never be lost. Even if you got a few digits wrong or one digit wrong, it's never going to be the same as someone else's. There's just too many possibilities. Too many. It's just such a small possibility that you could ever make it the same as someone else's. So you could never. It really, literally, you can very safely say that you could never transfer money accidentally to another account, which is pretty cool because you can do that in normal banking. Right. So I'm going to go ahead and pause this video. And I've actually got to go out, so I probably won't pause the video. I'm just going to finish off there, and just basically that's all you need to do, and that's how you transfer from an exchange to a mist wallet or an Ether address. So you get the address, copy the address, and you go to your balances in whatever exchange you're using. Poloniex is the biggest one. The reason why I use Poloniex is because if you go to accounts and go to all normal accounts, this is the Ethereum scanner that scans all accounts. Poloniex actually holds 15% of all the value under their wallet, which is that one, Poloniex Cold Wallet. So pretty cool stuff. 15% of the entire value of Ether. So we'll just quickly check to see if anything's happened. I doubt it. But yeah. So yeah, cool. Hopefully that helps in understanding. Watch the video again to really sort of let it sink into your brain. And if you like this video, definitely subscribe. And if you have any questions, just write them at the bottom of the video and I'll be more than happy to do a video response. Have a great day.